I realized that I want to spend more time with family, so I made extra effort to reach out to friends and family that I've not spoken to in a long time. Sometimes I couldn't reach everyone, but I started. I'm in the process. I realized that for me, one of the biggest things that really burdened me throughout this whole half year before that was a huge amount of clutter. And if I look around my room now, I feel delighted because I finally, as soon as I was done and came back from Japan, what I did was starting to clear out the clutter. And that's why the Marie Kondo, KonMari method, that was really interesting to read about this. So I've read a lot about decluttering and watched a lot about trying to live a more minimal life, but with the focus of trying to create a space where I feel comfortable. And that was a huge help to being more creative. And yeah, so I'm really happy. I donated loads of stuff. I'm still trying to sell certain things. I sold my old iPod Nano, which was 10 years old, and yes, someone still wanted it. So don't forget about this aspect, that you can, if you need to start with your freelance business and you have stuff lying around at home, selling stuff that you don't need might make someone else happy and helps you to have some extra cash to start your business. So that was good. And stuff I did. So this whole decluttering was a huge part of the first part of June. And yeah, I listened to lots of books, and then I graduated and had family visit, and at that point I started to feel better. And yeah, we went to lots of museums, like we went for walks, all the things I like. Manchester has so many beautiful things. If you ever come to Manchester, I have a lot of things to recommend. If you're creatively interested, there are beautiful things to see and do, and there's so much that you can do in Manchester, really. And so that was really good. And also I decided that for my happiness I really need to do more exercise. And if you've seen some of my previous videos, I really struggled with moving because I was sitting so much, and I think this is a really common thing among illustrators. We sit a lot. So yeah, drawing takes time, designing takes time, cleaning up things in Photoshop takes time, social media takes time, and often it's a sitting thing. And I decided to, when my mom asked me what I want for my graduation as a gift, she gave me a certain amount. She said she wants to give me as a gift, which was amazing. And I had to decide. I had many things I really wanted. And some of them were like a new tripod, which I don't have because I decided against it. I decided I really want a fitness tracker, because one of the only things I know I would always do is walking. And I watched some videos by Amy Landino, I think, about, you know, how to be more productive and like schedule your day. And she said she does 10,000 steps a day, and I'm like, oh my god, that's what I do when I have a really intense day. This is not the normal day for me. But then I realized, if she can do it, and she does a lot of videos, you know, she sits down a lot for editing and all kinds of things, why shouldn't I be able to do this for my fitness and for my happiness? And exercise and happiness are really linked. And if you're more interested in that, I again recommend Happiness Project by Gretchen and Rubin. Great book, Audible. I'm sure you can buy it in the physical copy too, but it's great to listen to when you read and when you draw, for example. And I got this fitness band, it's a fitness tracker, and it looks a bit like jewelry, and that was my main selling point. I didn't want something that has a screen. Sorry for the phone ringing. And I didn't want something that looks like a fitness tracker, so to speak. I mean, it looks more like jewelry and it really fits my ring. So this is Misfit Ray. It's on sale at the moment, actually, by the way. So if you still want to get it, go and get it. And there's different colors, and I really like it. It has helped me so much to get more fit and to do more steps. And I've bought one for my mother now, and now we can compare. Although we're in different countries, we really enjoy this mother-daughter kind of exercise, and I do think we both exercise more now. So I'll do probably a separate review about this, but just as a general note, this is what I'm doing for exercise at the moment and my happiness, and for my freelance life, because I think this is really helpful, especially when you're such a how to say, a person who doesn't move much like me. And yeah, so what I'm doing now is I started to tell myself, okay, what am I going to do once I graduated and I feel like I took my break, so to speak, when I feel like I can start working again, when I'm really moving and starting this huge big project of my life, my career, full on. And I decided to think what are my priorities, which I already reflected a bit more upon. What is my mission, what I really want with my creative career and this channel, for example, and how I'm going to actually put this into action. So what I wanted to do is what I kind of wanted to connect and balance certain aspects of my life. I wanted connection in my life, my family's friends, my marriage, body and health and energy, you know, do my steps, do certain things that inspire me, the way I want to eat, try new recipes. I wanted to do something for my mind. I wanted to read more, learn more, reflect, play, travel and continue to declutter because that was very good for me. And ambition, this was one of my other aspects. I wanted to plan, for example, use my bullet journal more, research, reach out to people, educate myself and others, meaning to take classes and webinars and also continue to make YouTube videos. I wanted to edit, create, do my admin and evaluate. So that was kind of like really vague kind of, but kind of things that I want to do, so to speak, in my life. And then I wrote a mission statement. And if no one watches this anymore, then this is maybe just for myself, but thank you if you stuck with me for so long. But I feel like I needed to kind of put this all in one video because I don't think I'm going to do it otherwise. So yeah, this is my mission now. So I want to enable creative people to live a creative and fulfilling life and to work toward their dreams of a creative career, for example, or anyway, so enable creative people to live a creative and fulfilling life. I want to share my gift with the world, and I want to bring beauty and joy into people's everyday, for example, with practical illustrated goods for your life. Yeah, that could be anything from stickers to pillows to home decor to books to stationery, anything. So that's what I want to do. So for me, this is very clear that I want to continue YouTube. I've had wonderful feedback from you, and some of you said that it is very helpful that I share what I share. I can't say that it's always easy, but I feel it's worthwhile, and I wish I had someone when I was younger to show that this is possible and they're step by step. So that's why I want to continue sharing. And yeah, I also met some wonderful friends on YouTube as well. And I want to, make beautiful things. That's what I want to do. So these are my goals and my mission, my mission, so to speak, and my kind of objectives. And I decided, where's my book? Here. I decided to split up my schedule. And I want to do morning pages. This is also a thing that Julia Cameron recommends in The Artist's Way, where you write 3 pages of longhand, anything that just comes to your mind to clear out your head. It really helps for creativity, apparently, which I'm still doing, so I'm trying. And I really hope this is still filming. So Monday I realized I want to clear out the clutter again, like organize my workspace and play. So I will try new programs, for example. I want to learn Adobe Dimensions CC for product mockups. I want to plan the week, and I will do creative exercises. So this is a day for play, because play is very important for creativity. And Tuesday is my admin day. That's where I do my accounts. I'm working on my tax return at the moment, and I've been putting it off for so long, but I said Monday is a bad day because when the weekend is over, I'm just like, oh, Monday, oh, tax return. I realized it felt wrong. So I put Monday as a play day and Tuesday is my admin day. So okay, video stopped, no surprise, it was very long. So Monday, like I said, is my play day where I try new things, learn new programs, do organize and clean up. Tuesday is my admin day where I do my taxes, my portfolio, my accounts, do research for my business, update my portfolio, emails, order stock, anything like this. So this is my idea anyway. Wednesday I want to do an artist date. That was also recommended by Julia Cameron in The Artist's Way. I want to connect, I want to do like stuff for promotion, I want to do YouTube. I want to, basically artist date is that you spend 2 hours a week on your own and do something that inspires you. So keep your creative spark alive, and I think that's what I really needed. When I went with my sister to different galleries and museums, I realized, oh my goodness, I really, really love doing this. And I haven't done any of this for a long time. So I decided to treat myself and meet new people, do a rounds in town, go to my university library and our city library. So in the past I always thought, oh, it's so much time that I waste going to town, because we live outside of Manchester and it's quite expensive taking the train for just one thing. But I realized if I combine it in doing different things, then it's actually worth it for me. And today I'm actually going for my first artist date. I'm scared. I do something I've never done before. I'm going to this, there's a kind of old people's retirement home and they have a really nice cafe that is open to the public. And I decided to go there and treat myself to like a cake or a tea or whatever, something like this, and draw there. Maybe draw from life, draw some people, maybe. And if not, then I'll write, reflect. I just want to be there, do something new. That's what I want to do. And Thursday is project day and edit day, where I would edit this video, for example, and do creative work on calls for submission, for example. And Friday would also be a project day where I work on products, for example. That's what I want to do. I definitely want to make stickers. And have daily goals and weekly goals. So that's what I'm going to do, I think. But anyways, this could all change, right? This is all new to me. I've never worked full-time as an illustrator, so being able to completely organize my own schedule. I don't have any children yet. We don't know when they will come, but it's possible now. Yeah, I got my implant out. I had a, how do I say, contraceptive implant. And yeah, this is gone now, finally, after 3 years. And we could have children anytime, theoretically speaking. But of course it could take much longer, so I don't try to put any pressure on myself and I'll just let it happen. We're ready for them when they are ready. But so far I have time and I want to use this time and see how it goes. So of course the more commissions I would get and the more work I would get, this might change, but for now I think this is a schedule I want to try. Yay! So all really exciting, oh my gosh. And I think that's pretty much it, is it? Yes. Oh, one more thing. So what I've also done, what has helped me a lot, is when I finished my project and when I came back from Japan, I signed up for an online course on creativelive. And I think it was how to sell to retail clients. I'll have to check. But it's an amazing class. It's about how you learn how to wholesale. The tutor is Megan Orkin and she's amazing. You get so much value from this class. I think it's totally worth the money. Again, I'm a total online class person. I love it because I can do this at my own time, at my own pace. It's always available for me. And I learn from really awesome people that I might never be able to meet otherwise. And so basically wholesale is when you sell to a shop that then sells to the end consumer. So you're not, for example, at a craft fair, you're at a trade fair, for example, or you approach a shop that buys product off you and then they sell it on to your consumer. And the best part of this is that basically you have more control over how much you sell, and I think that's definitely something I want. I want to be more in control over my sales and not just wait for people to come. Of course I do want to have some sort of thing like an Etsy shop, and I think that's something I'm working on at the moment. But I want to also have my products in shops that then sell it for me instead of having to constantly wait for people to come to me. I think this aspect of control is very important, that you kind of know that you reach out to shops constantly and yeah, just to have a more regular income, so to speak. Of course, nothing is for granted, but I definitely want to learn as much as I can to establish myself and have different streams of income, and wholesale is definitely one of the things I want to learn, and I highly recommend this course. So, and the other course that I bought, and also one that I got as a graduation gift, are both Make Art That Sells courses. One is Make Art That Sells B, Mats B, and that's for the stationery market and like paper market. What was it? Something else. Oh my gosh, there's so many markets, like basically different aspects of the illustration business, like different branches that you could reach, specialize in, or you know, or diversify into. And I have already made a playlist for my Make Art That Sells online class experience for the children's book course. It's a playlist, you can watch it. And I think I will probably also make a video review about these other two courses. And I'm very interested in stationery, so that's the first aspect of this part. And I know that in beginning of or middle of August, I think very soon, there's another class, a live class starting for how to manage money and how to make money as an illustrator. That's also for Make Art That Sells. And if it's not too late, I would recommend you to sign up, because so far all the Make Art That Sells courses have been really, really worth watching. So if you want to be a full-time illustrator, I highly recommend makeartthatsells.com. So I think that's it. Wow, it's been a while. My goodness, that took so long. I'm sorry. But yeah, I really, really learned a lot in the last 2 months about myself, how much time I really needed to recover from this immense stress that I put on myself. But I've done well, I've graduated well, and now hopefully I'm going to have an amazing career as a full-time freelance illustrator. I sent 2 of my books out to publishers, so they're out at the moment, and I'm going to have my first illustration published in a magazine also end of July. So I mean end of July, beginning of August, so kind of now it should be out, and yeah, I will show you that when it's out, really. I already saw it on the website, but I'll show you when I have it in my hands. So this is my first time being published with illustration. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching this super long video, and it was really nice to meet you. If you're new here, like I said, subscribe and click the bell, and yeah, say hello, tell me who you are, what you want from this channel. At the moment it's kind of like an open journey. I do know that I want to continue what I've done so far, but I will also try to answer questions or topics that have to do with illustration or life as a younger illustrator. So if you have any topics that you're more interested in, if you have questions, please ask me. I already have some that I'm thinking of answering, and the Bologna videos, they will come eventually. Unfortunately, I lost some footage, which was really annoying and kind of painful, and our computer died as well for quite a long time. So things were not so great on the technical side, but things will come, so don't worry about it. And thank you so much for watching, say hello, and it was great to talk to you. Okay.